Hi Aries, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. So today, Aries, for your Valentine's Day read, you guys got take a chance on love. I feel like someone, it's either you or someone connected to you, is going to take a chance now on you. It's going to take a chance on this love. It could just be, you're going to meet someone new and they're telling you that you have to take this chance. This is like the person for you. For others of you, I feel like there is a person that misses you and they love you and they want to come back, right? Like there's someone traveling. So I feel traveling with this Aries, and I feel like someone wants to travel to you because they love you. You are their delight. We have the delight card with the 10. So we also have a lot of 10s out here. We have 9, 10, 10. 7, a divine number. I love you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like someone wants to come forward. It could either be you trying to travel to someone or someone traveling to you, but someone really, really just, they find you to be, I don't know how to explain this delight card, but when I see it, it kind of just feels like home, right? It kind of just feels like it doesn't matter if you guys are just sitting on the couch watching TV, this person feels so happy to be around you. If this is a new connection coming in for you, Aries, then it's going to feel like home. It's going to feel very, again, with delight. It's just, again, it's like a home. It's a love feeling. Again, you guys are going to do nothing and just feel so happy to be in each other's presence. And that's what's coming in for you, Aries. I do see a little bit of a challenge here with the politics card. I feel like someone, again, might wear a mask. So this could either be the person coming in or you. But don't wear a mask, Aries, if this is you. Don't put on a facade. I feel like whether it be that someone's coming in and you're trying to be like hard to get, or this is the person from the past returning and you kind of want to protect yourself and you're setting up this boundary. I feel like they're coming to you, which is being, again, if this is someone you know, this is someone coming towards you and being very, very vulnerable, right? So if they're coming to you with this vulnerability, then you have to also show that vulnerability, Aries. So that's what I'm trying to say with this read. Like, again, it can go many ways if this is a new or old person, but or this is you or them traveling. But I do see travel here. I do see that someone is kind of getting messaged and like summoned, and in their dreams they keep thinking about you and they can't stop thinking about you. With this harmony card, you can see like this looks like someone in their dream state that just has dreams about you all the time. And I feel like it's from the creator. It's from the divine. Like the divine is urging this person to go do that. Like, imagine like closing your eyes and thinking about you and then opening their eyes and thinking about you. They can't really stop thinking about you, so they're just gonna have to make that move. And once they do, I feel like you have to drop that mask because they're being vulnerable with you, Aries. So it's not really a game. This person is being very serious, and I feel like part of your protection is to be that you don't really care. And I think that would be a mistake, Aries, if this person is, traveling to you. For those of you that this is a new person, again, this is like someone who you're going to love, someone who's going to be, again, make you feel at home. Some of you have someone in mind and someone new. Some of you want someone new. For everyone, it's going to be different. But I do definitely feel like either you have to take the chance on this new person coming in, or when the old person comes in, don't put on the facade, Aries. Don't say to yourself, I have to protect myself. Again, it's don't wear the mask anymore. Again, I think this person, another thing I'm getting is that this person might have worn a mask and pretended, not to really care. But now they're in their dream state thinking about you. When they're up, they're thinking about you. And I feel like with a blessing of good work, it's from the crown chakra. I feel like the crown, right? The divine, the creator. Someone is urging this person, the universe, God, the divine, right? Is urging this person to come to you if this is someone that you know. And it's like they can't hide it anymore. They can't wear the mask anymore. They have to just be pure and show what it is that they want to show. And what they want to show is that they love you. And there's I love you right here. I love you. Someone here who does wear a mask, who pretends, again, not to necessarily care as much, they really do care. So again, if it's you, don't wear the mask. They're not going to wear the mask anymore. They're being told not to wear the mask. I do see travel with this card. Someone is traveling. Someone wants to take a chance. Again, the message is to take a chance. So whether it be you needing to take the chance or they need to take the chance, this connection feels like home. So don't hide that from each other. don't hide the delight that you guys feel with one another from each other. That's the whole point of this connection, so that you guys can feel it together. So I feel like, again, with the blessing for good work, I think if this person were to go out, to set out and to be, you know, open with you, or if you were to be open with someone, it would be reciprocated. Because again, I feel like the divine is really pushing this with the creator. Like the creator is telling me that there's some sort of divine intervention in this relationship, where I don't think the divine can wait any longer for this person to kind of get moving. You know what I mean? I think they want, just as much as you want to be with this person, if this is some sort of reconciliation, they want to be with you. And again, if this is a new person, it's saying to take the chance on this person, that there will be love. I'm kind of getting more of a reconciliation vibe, but I do feel like new love is here, and it is from the creator. And maybe you've been having some sort of feeling that union was coming for you and you didn't know when. And I feel like they're telling you that someone is on their way, right? So that is what I'm getting, Aries, for your Valentine's Day read. Again, listen to what you feel, right? If you're feeling this urge, if you're feeling this need to communicate with someone or to be with someone, they're telling you to take the chance, because you don't get many chances in life to go towards someone. You don't always get those opportunities, and they're trying to really push someone to go do that. So again, I'm getting more of a reconciliation vibe, but I do definitely see that this person is going to feel like home, or they think that you feel like home, and that they're absolutely like in love with you. They just, again, they wear a mask a lot of the time, and that's maybe this person's, you know, it's a problem, but I feel like the divine is pushing them to just go anyway. So yeah, Aries, that's what I'm getting for you guys. I love you. I hope this helps. Happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. So today, Taurus, you guys got for your Valentine's Day read a spiritual connection, and I love you. So right now we're dealing with a spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime, and I feel they're trying to let you two know. I know one of you guys is watching this, maybe both of you have Taurus in your chart, or just one of you, but I feel like they're trying to let you know that, again, a spiritual connection is not an easy one. There's times when you need to be alone, right, with this existence card, and then there's times when you have to work together. And I feel like this is a time for you guys to kind of get out of that separation and back together. I feel like this is an old relationship, so someone who you might have had a falling out with in the past, because we have the guild card here in the middle, and I feel like, with spiritual connections, it's never easy. It's never easy. It's about learning. It's about activating things within one another. And I feel like this activation is actually really, really important for the two of you. And this is kind of what has led to the solo journey, right? Discernment. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. I feel like for some of you, you're about to reconcile with someone that you haven't seen in a while. And what you've learned throughout this journey is, there's so many things that you two have learned throughout this journey with one another. For others of you, I feel like you're in a separation time, and this is what you're supposed to learn. You're supposed to learn discernment. You're supposed to be learning how it feels to be all alone, yet not feel alone, right? That's another lesson. So again, you guys are gonna discern where you are in the journey if you've learned this or haven't learned this yet. But I do feel like with the spiritual connection, there is so much love between the two of you, and you don't have to feel guilty for whatever has happened in the past or whatever mistakes you've made. This person loves you, and you love them. And it's a beautiful thing to just feel that and know that. And yes, this is a relationship that has gone on lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. You guys have come here for one another, and with this existence card, this is one of the lessons I feel like you had to learn, that you are part of this bigger consciousness, and that this has kind of put you on the spiritual journey, meeting this person, and for that you'll never be the same. So I definitely feel, Taurus, that this is letting you guys know that for some of you, this is a time where if you are alone, to keep doing the work, because again, you will be together again one day. And for those of you who have already been doing the work and feel like you've learned discernment and feel like you've already made, you know, being alone, feeling at home alone, that's something that you've learned, and you've kind of let go of the guilt of whatever happened between the two of you. If you guys have kind of mastered those lessons, then I feel like that's why when you're coming to participation, and participation I feel like is understanding that, again, you're part of this bigger consciousness, and that you and this person have this connection with one another that will never go away, right? So it doesn't matter what mistakes you've made. It doesn't matter, you know, how long it's been since you've spoken to one another. The connection never goes away. It never does. And a blessing of fire. I feel like this is kind of an Ace of Wands energy. This is the chance, if you would want to take it, to renew this relationship with this person. So it's really up to you what you want to do, Taurus. But I do feel like this person still loves you. This person will always love you. This connection has changed their life for the better. And that this person wants to be in your life. It doesn't matter if you haven't heard from them in a while. It doesn't matter like what happened in the past. Letting go of that guilt might be the last part before you guys reuniting. But I do see discernment was one of those big lessons that you guys had to learn in separation. And I do feel that now is kind of, for some of you, a chance to come back together. Again, you see this blue and blue. The discernment, I feel like, is the beginning of this journey and this like being alone. And then the next part of the journey is that coming back together. So I do feel for some of you, you were in the Ace of Wands energy and you are in that fire energy where you guys are going to reunite. And for some of you guys are just separating and learning how to be alone. But for whichever part of the journey you're on, this person really does love you. That's what I'm getting. I love this reading, Taurus. So happy Valentine's Day, guys. I love you, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hi Gemini, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. So today, Gemini, for your Valentine's Day read, you guys have so many beautiful cards out. You have a blessing for unity where there was once division. So I feel like for a lot of you guys who have been waiting for someone to come back into your life, or for an actual spiritual partner, you know, someone that you can work with, whether this someone you know or someone new, that is what's coming in for you guys. Again, this energy doesn't have to just be for Valentine's Day. This is the energy of love that is surrounding your life right now. And Gemini, you guys are getting so much. You don't understand. I feel like the universe is giving back to you, and we have miracle here. So if some of you guys have been praying for a miracle or asking for a miracle, or, you know, putting that energy out there, I feel like the energy is coming back around. We have sharing. I feel like the universe is letting you know that they're going to come and bring for you what it is that you've been manifesting. And I know Gemini is the manifestor, the magician, right? So I feel like you've been just waiting for a very long time for that reciprocation, that energy of love. And I feel like, again, if you've been thinking that it's going to take a miracle to get my heart to be open, or it's going to take a miracle to get this person's heart open, I feel like that's exactly what's happening, because we have the lovers here with this big heart in the middle of your read. So for some of you guys who have been thinking that a miracle needs to take place for this to come back around, or I need a miracle in my life, meaning the person that's going to be good for me, you know, it's going to be hard to find that person. I've been looking for this person for a really long time. I think that's the energy coming around. Like, it's something that you've manifested, and it hasn't been easy waiting for this to come around. But with miracle, I feel like that's the energy coming for you, Gemini. And again, if you've been separated from either someone you know or someone new that you've known in another lifetime but haven't met yet, this is saying that they are coming in, right? A blessing for unity where there was once division with the 10. So the ending of a cycle and the brand new beginning of a new one. And I feel for some of you who have been on a spiritual journey with a partner and it's been a very long time, you guys have been separated, I feel like they want you to know that there was no comparison. In the separation, in the time that you guys were apart, this person never felt the way that they felt with anyone and they only feel that way with you. Like that special bond that they have, it's only with you that they feel it. And that's why I feel like this comparison card is coming out, for you to always know that this person has never been able to find someone like you, right? It's like comparing these two things. They're nothing alike. Do you get what I'm saying? And I feel like those are insecurities within you, Gemini, that you don't have to worry about, right? If you've been feeling, you know, this is the Queen of Wands here with the sharing card. So if some of you have been pulled in a direction where you're in a spiritual connection at this time and you've been alone for a while and your partner may have even been with someone else, they're trying to let you know that there's been no comparison, you know. And I feel like this is for some of you guys, this is very specific, but they can be leaving a partner right now to be with you, because we have the Lovers here and the Miracle. So if you've been asking for a miracle, you know, your partner, your spiritual connection has been, you know, you're still on this journey, but you're alone at this time. I feel like it is, again, a blessing for unity, right? And that there has been no comparison to you, Gemini, that this person still and always will love you. And you know, I think this person, for some of you guys, if they have been with a Queen of Wands, doesn't necessarily mean that this is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. It can just mean that this is a karmic. This person is understanding that this is a spiritual connection, what they have with you, that no one else will ever compare, right? And that just get ready to receive, Gemini. That's what I'm saying. Whether you're single and you're waiting for a new person, whether you're single and you're waiting for someone in the past to come back, a spiritual connection is coming for you, and the universe is literally ready to give you all those things that you've been waiting for. Look, receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. Like, actually accept what's coming for you. Do you see how there's like a sun behind all these blue birds, right? I feel like maybe your life has felt a little bit frozen, you know, a little bit cold, a little bit, you know, like the energy just wasn't there for that to take place, and you just kind of feel like maybe even people have put you on a timeout, like you've just been frozen. I feel like this frozen energy, it's about to warm up, you know what I mean? And that it's like the ice is melting, right? So get ready to receive. And for some reason, I got 2 cards for everyone, but for you, I have 3. And they want you to know love is all around you. There is love everywhere there is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as true. So I feel like as you're waiting for this to come around, as you're waiting for your manifestations to come in, just always be gracious and loving. And like, again, it's one thing to accept it and receive it. It's another thing to know that it's always around, right? So again, for those of you who have felt that, you know, you've been a little bit cold and the time, you know, we are in winter, but you've been actually feeling like, you know, your life has felt cold. Things are about to heat up. Things are about to start coming in. We have Miracle and literally unity. So don't feel, Gemini, alone, because love is all around you at all times. You've had spirit guides and angels and everybody trying to like put this together for you. And that's why I feel like it's taken a long time, because again, it's a spiritual connection coming in for you, right? So those aren't easy to like come in. They're not just like anybody that's going to come in. This is a very important person coming in for you, Gemini. So Gemini, I love you guys so much. I hope that this helps. Happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. So today, Cancer, for your Valentine's Day read, I'm getting that you have been, this might not be for everyone, but I feel like this could be for someone who's been alone for a long time. And I feel like you've been wondering, where is your Valentine? You know, like, where is your love? Where is that person that you're supposed to be with? Because you haven't, I get this like lonely energy here. And I feel like the reason that you've been alone, the reason that maybe things haven't worked out, again, I'm getting someone who's a little bit like jaded, someone who feels you know, things haven't been worked out for me in a long time, and like Valentine's Day sucks, like I don't even want to go out. That's what I'm getting. And I feel like with blessing of protection, the reason things haven't worked out, I would say Gemini, it's crazy. I feel like you have Gemini in your chart because these two cards came out with Gemini, which is weird because I shuffled and it's just odd. But yeah, Cancer, the reason things haven't worked out for you is because you have been being protected. We have 23 protection, a blessing of protection. I feel the reason that didn't work out with that person, and the reason that did not, you know, again, protection. And it's weird that you guys are getting this, but it's because, again, the person that I think there's someone that you really thought was for you, and I just feel like they're not, you know, they weren't worthy of you, to be honest. And I feel like they were putting you in this energy where you felt like you had to compete with someone else, and that's not an energy of love. You know what I mean? That shouldn't be the energy that someone puts you in. And I feel like that's why you have been being, you know, protected this entire time. So if something didn't work out for a person, like, I feel like this is someone who, you know, came and went into your life, and they came in and they opened up all these doors for you, and they made you feel super, you know, in love, and then they left, right? And they might have left for someone, and they might be dating someone else right now, and you're just like, what a happy Valentine's Day for me, right? That I'm alone on Valentine's Day. That's what I'm getting. And what I'm getting with this is that this person was not meant for you. This person was going to put you to compete with another person. Like, they were never, I don't know how to explain it. Like, they just were not for you. You know what I mean? Like, you could have honestly had them if you really, really wanted to, but they would have always been with someone else, or they would have always been comparing you to someone else, or they would have always had someone else on the side. Like, this person, like, you were being protected from them. This person who is dating someone else right now, I feel like this is specific, but I feel like they're literally dating someone else right now, and it makes you feel unworthy, and it makes you feel like you're not good enough, and it puts you in this position where you're just upset, and you're upset with love, and you're upset with like the whole Valentine's Day thing. And it's honestly, Cancer, you have something so good coming for you. You don't understand. You have I love you and the union of hearts. So I definitely feel like there is union coming for you, but it's not with the person that you were being protected against. So there's two different energies. Like, there's people that go away for a little bit and then they come back, and they're, you know, this person that I'm talking about that you were protected against was a person who I feel like just, you know, left you for someone else. Like, literally, like, you guys were talking, and then like a week later they were dating someone else. You know what I mean? Like, that's literally what I feel. This person isn't someone who, like, you know, might have made a mistake and realized it and like tried to come back. No, this is someone who just like didn't really care. Do you know what I'm saying? There's two different energies. Like, there's someone who, you know, realized they're making a mistake, realize they made a mistake, and ask you for forgiveness. And that's not the energy here. This is someone who doesn't even know what they're doing. They're with someone else right now. They'll probably do that to the next person and the next person. Do you know what I'm saying? So you were being very protected from this person. That's what I'm getting. And they want you to know that throughout this time, they've been watching you and like protecting you with Gaia. They really want you to understand that you haven't been alone, and that again, they have so much love for you. They're protecting you. I know that that's a hard thing to understand, especially when you really like someone and you really are close to someone. But what I'm getting with this is that the person that is like, again, they're probably dating someone else right now, and it's just like not worth your time. And let's talk about what's coming for you now. You're getting the ultimate blessing, right? Because you were protected, and now you're going to receive a person who gives as much as you give and wants to give you like everything, right? When Gaia gives without expecting anything in return. And that's something else I'm getting. The person that you might have been with in the past always wanted more than they even gave you, or they didn't give you anything. They gave you the bare minimum. And the person coming in now is going to be giving you everything. And they're not going to expect anything in return, but you're just going to be as giving as they are. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what's coming up for you with participation. Someone who gives as much as you give. That's what has been like in the works for you, Cancer. So don't feel bad about whoever this was who didn't like make you feel like you were good enough, because you are good enough. and you were just being protected. With ripeness, I feel it has a lot to do with timing, right? Like sometimes you want to pick a fruit, but it's not ready yet, right? So that's how I feel like this relationship is, the one that's coming for you. It's like the person, for some reason, if they haven't come in yet, it's because, again, they're waiting for the right time. And I feel like the right time has a lot to do with you too. It has to do with when you realize that you were good enough, that there was nothing wrong with you. Like whoever this person chose over you is not better than you in any way. And you need to understand that. And then this will come in for you. And again, it's going to be a connection. Look, a love connection that defies explanation. That's what's coming in for you. Someone who, again, remember we're talking about Gaia? And Gaia, you know, gives without receiving. Gaia is just always giving, 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 giving. This union, do you see how they're part of the earth? I feel like this person could be an earth sign, you know, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. But the person coming in, they're going to love you from like the moment they see you. They're going to treat you the right way from the moment they see you. They're just a different type of person. The person that you were with had a lot of shadow energy to go through, and they're going to learn their lesson eventually. But the person that's coming in for you now is someone who, again, loves you from day one, wants to take care of you from day one, wants to give you as much as you give them, if not more, and does not really ask for much in return. Do you know what I'm saying? Someone who's like a well of just giving. And that's what I'm getting for you, Cancer. So don't feel bad about Valentine's Day. You have something so much better coming for you, and don't be sad about what wasn't for you, because that wasn't for you. So yeah, Cancer, that's what I'm getting. I love you guys. I hope this helps. Happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today, Leo, for your Valentine's Day read, I'm getting this energy of you're going to, either you or someone is going to open up communication with one another again. So I'm feeling some sort of reconciliation vibe for you guys, Leo. I feel like there's someone who you've had a very long cycle with. Like you have known this person for a long time. And with the Patience card, you can see all the moons that have passed. I feel like you guys have been in separation for a while. I feel like communication for you two has been very difficult because of what has happened between the two of you. But what I'm getting is that this is your true love, Leo. This love is once in a lifetime. I think this is your true love. I think you know this is your true love. I think that the two of you honestly might have made some sort of soul contract where you guys were going to teach each other some sort of lesson. And I feel like the lesson that you needed to teach one another is something to do with integration. So when we talk about integration, we talk about the shadow, right? The shadow and the light. So I feel like you were exposed to this person's shadow and they were exposed to your shadow. And that kind of left the two of you with sorrow, right? Sorrow for the way you treated one another, sorrow for the fact that you guys, you know, affected each other in a negative way, the fact that you were negative to them and they were negative to you, and the fact that you had to see that, right? And I feel like it hasn't been easy. It's not an easy connection that you two are in, but the universe is telling you to have patience with the 7, have patience, that there has been an integration, right? So you guys kind of exposed each other's shadow and kind of disappeared, right? And both of you have just been in this sad state since you guys haven't seen one another. And I think that they're telling you that it's time to communicate to this person, because I feel like they have done some work on themselves. They have integrated their shadow. And I feel like you have also integrated your shadow. Again, I feel like both of you, you see how we have the true love card? It's both of you. It's both of you who saw each other's shadow. It's not just like one person who kind of messed up. It's both of you. Like both of you have made many mistakes in this relationship, but you both still love one another. Both of you are patient with one another. Both of you love one another for who you guys are. You know what it is to see someone's, you know, flaws and still have the same love for them as you did before, and even maybe more love, right? this is reminding me of something my friend used to say from this movie. I can't remember the movie, but it's like, it's someone's flaws, or it's someone's like, you know, the weird things about them that you fall in love with, right? It's not necessarily, or those are the things you remember about the person, like these things that they used to do that like maybe no one ever noticed about them, but you did. And that's the same thing with the shadow. It's like, you know this person really, really well, and they know you very, very well. And again, some people, you know, when they get a hold of someone else's shadow, it's hard to like look at them the same way. But I feel like you see this person the same way you saw them, you know, from day one. And I think that pains you, that you can't see them in a negative way, that you can understand why they made a mistake, that you can see their shadow and see your shadow and see why you both have these, you know, the issues that you have, and still really, really love this person. I'm gonna cry. Yeah, Leo, I think it's been very emotional. I think that's why I'm getting the Star card. Like, I'm feeling like crying because it hasn't been easy. It has not been easy, but I feel like you still love this person like the same way you did before. Again, you understand this person for who they are and what they, you know, of course we're not perfect. And I feel like you want to communicate to this person. It's been enough time of separation. I feel like, again, there has been some sort of integration on both your sides. And I think it's time for that communication, Leo. So if you're trying to communicate to them, or they want to communicate to you, I feel like the divine is saying like it's an open thing. Like, start communicating, because you both have done a lot of work. You both have the same feelings for one another. This is true love. And what I'm getting with this is simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. I feel like the two of you are, when I see this card, I always think of like an earth angel, or I always see someone who has a lot of pets, could be like a vet, someone who, again, this person, it's either you or this person who really, 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 really connects with animals. We have animals in like almost every picture here. So that could be a sign that this is like for you. This person like has a dog or has a cat or has some sort of animal. You have a dog, you have a cat. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the two of you really, really relate in that sense. And I think like when it comes to these earth angels, when it comes to these connections, again, maybe you're not earth angels, but you're similar. There's something very similar about you. I honestly think that this has a lot to do with the integration card. I think like a lot of your childhood might have been very similar to this person's childhood. And that's why when you look at their shadow and when you see the mistakes they make, you can relate to them, because I feel like you might have made the same mistakes, or you can just understand why they made them because you know where they came from. You know what I mean? Like, you know the childhood they had. I feel like maybe both of you had these rough childhoods where things were really shitty, and, you know, you both reacted with shadow to one another, but you both really love each other. And that's why I feel like this is so painful, because I feel the love between each other, and I feel the mistakes, and I feel the hurt that the mistakes have caused both of you. But I do feel like the two of you are meant to embrace one another again. The two of you are meant to love each other. This is true love. And I feel like they're trying to tell you that with a blessing to bring prosperity. I think this is the divine telling you that, honestly, I'm getting this vibe, that another earth vibe. I feel like you could be dealing with an earth sign. I said that to somebody else. Like, I'm getting a lot of earth. So that could be Aries, not Aries, sorry. And that could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I'm getting a lot of earth here, earth energy, earth vibes with like all these earth cards. I think that it's time to put this to action in the 3D. I think the two of you maybe have felt, maybe you two have been communicating in some other dimension, but now it's time to bring that to the 3D, right? I think, again, it's all good to have this connection, this true love with someone, even this telepathy with another person, but it's another thing to really bring it down, to ground the energy, to bring it down to earth, right? Again, all these are talking about like these deep things and these like integration, patience, you know, these things that I feel like are, you know, very complex things, but I feel like coming together should be the easiest thing, and right now it's the hardest thing. So I feel like the easiest thing, the best way to do this is to communicate with one another. I feel like if you just talk to one another, this could be solved very easily. So yeah, that's what I'm getting, Leo, for your Valentine's Day read. Yeah, true love. I love you guys. I hope this helps. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. Bye. Hi Virgo, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. So today, Virgo, for your Valentine's Day read, you guys, this is really reminding me of the reading that I did for you guys last week, where it's someone who has the gift of visions, right? Like you can see something that's going to happen before it happens. You see how this person here has the crow right next to her, the raven. I feel like, and there's a raven here, you're like surrounded by the ravens, and then this woman is wearing feathers around her. It's like you're part of these visions, and you're also someone who can see visions. You remember in Game of Thrones, the three-eyed raven who can see the past, the present, and the future? Could you imagine like how difficult it is to live a life when you can see everything the way, in that type of way, especially the fact that there are three ravens here, past, present, and future. So I feel like Virgo, this love reading is very complex because you can see, you do have the gift of vision. I definitely see you guys seeing what the future is. And honestly, it's so crazy, this read, it's so crazy because again, you have awareness. This is you. And I feel like the blessing coming for you is peace of mind, because your mind has been stressed. Literally, you have been so stressed out because of what you see. Imagine seeing something before it happens. Imagine seeing like a different timeline taking place. Imagine how you can see how things could have been if you made that move, or if somebody would have made that move, or is that a future thing? Is that a past thing? I think you're seeing past, future, present. You're seeing so many visions that you're getting bombarded, right? And it stresses you out because you don't know. Again, you have to learn to discern, right? And that's honestly, Virgo, this reading is so crazy to me because yeah, it goes with last week's read about how you can see visions, and it honestly can be a hindrance to you in your life at times. And I also see that you're gonna have to discern between honestly someone new coming in and someone in the past. We have I love you, which I feel like is the past person, and I feel like we have the new love coming in. So I feel like this whole time I think you've been having this feeling that someone new was gonna come, but at the same time, you've had visions of someone from the past. I also feel like you're very connected to one of these people. You're feeling someone's emotions with the awareness card and the stress card. And that's why it's so hard for you to have freaking peace of mind, right? Like, how can you have peace of mind when you're connected to someone to such a degree where you can feel them? Like, this is you trying to discern from your energy and their energy. I think it's very hard for you to know whose energy is who. And honestly, I can't even tell if the person you're connected to is the past person or the new person coming in. I don't even know if you know who it is. But that's why I feel like discernment is here, because honestly, Virgo, I feel like for you guys, you're gonna have to pick and you're gonna have to decide what's best for you. And I think it's gonna be very difficult for you, Virgo, because I see that you're connected to one of these people. And I think once you figure out who it is that you've been connected to, maybe it's you having to get, you know, I feel like part of this is like you having to rid yourself of that other person's energy, the past person's energy, because you feel it so strongly, it kind of overpowers your own energy. And with I love you, it's like you know that this person loves you. So you don't want to wait for anybody, but you know that they love you. Like you can feel it, you're aware. And obviously that's going to stress you out if this is a past person, right? So I feel like there's so much going on for you, Virgo. I feel like you can tell that the past person has feelings for you. You're very aware. I mean, maybe that's the person that you're very connected to, right? But at the same time, I don't know if this person from the past has necessarily gone through the healing that they need to go through. I feel like you've been alone for a while. I kind of see this as the Hermit card, aloneness, because you've been on this journey. I think it's honestly to not only strengthen your spiritual gifts, maybe some of you are just becoming aware of these spiritual gifts, and some of you have been aware, but they're getting stronger and stronger and stronger, right? So now you're just like, I'm telling you, if you guys have been feeling a little crazy because you've been feeling someone else's energy, or you have this very deep sense of knowing that someone from the past really does care about you, even though you guys are not together, I feel like you're right about that person. You're 100% right. You don't need to stress about that anymore. I feel like you don't need to stress about that. But this is reminding me of last week's read. It's like the divine at the end of the day has final say. I feel like they are telling you that you also have some sort of say in this, but I also think that the divine is kind of they're going to present to you someone, right? And you'll have the feeling, the inner knowing of which person is right for you. I feel like for a long time you've been waiting for this past person though, because you're very aware of their emotions. You know that they love you. You can feel that they love you. So it stresses you out because you're like, it's like you can't even take a new person because you're still feeling this old person's energy. So maybe a lot of this has to do with healing for you, healing from the past so that you can have this new love. For others of you, I feel like you've already done the healing. You're just connected to this past person and the new person's gonna come in anyway. Like for everybody, this is like a bomb. I'm sorry, because it's just so much energy. But honestly, Virgo, it's kind of a gift, I would say, but also it could be a hindrance in your life. Obviously, having visions and feeling someone else's energy. So Virgo, my advice would be to like know which energy is yours and which one's not yours, because that's the only thing that's going to bring you peace of mind. Know that whatever is coming for you is the divine bringing it to you. I kind of feel like whoever comes first, that might be very significant, to be really honest, like whoever it is that comes first, because I feel like whoever comes first has done the healing. I want to say that, but again, use your discernment, Virgo. Again, you see how the new love came out first and then we still have the past love connected? That's what I'm trying to say. Like maybe but it's interesting because they're both coming up so similar, right? Like they both are angels. They're both facing in this direction. So honestly, I feel like, I'm sorry, Virgo, I was trying to like bring you more clarity and not confuse the shit out of you. But like, to be really honest, I think you might have a decision to make. I think it's going to be very difficult because you're still attached to someone in the past. Again, for some of you, you might be already attached to the new person's energy and you might think it's the past person, who knows? But with the 3 ravens here, I think you see past, present, and future. I think you see everything. The visions is what kind of might even drive you a little crazy. They're trying to tell you like to have peace of mind. That I think what they're really trying to say is that you have healed and you have done the hermit journey alone. You have been alone for enough time. So when it comes to discernment between the 2 people, know that whichever one you choose is right. Right? Like no one's gonna be able to tell you did the right thing. They're gonna tell you now, whichever one you decide to choose, you did the right thing because you used your discernment. And again, I don't think you used your visions to figure this out. I think you used your discernment, which is a part of your mind that is different than I think your visions. I think your visions just come to you and you're just like, what the hell was that? And then you're like confused for a little while, then you figure it out. Then you're waiting for this energy to come and you're like, when is this gonna come? And in our read from last week, it was like someone's coming in and you might have seen you might have seen someone coming in like 4 years ago. Do you know what I'm saying? You're there waiting for someone to come in and it's not coming in yet. Do you know what I'm saying? Like for everyone it's different, but I definitely feel like whichever person you choose, you chose right because you used your discernment. You're not going off the vision, you're going off what you feel is best for you. So Virgo, as long as you've done the healing and the alone time, right, you're gonna know which one to choose. The past person loves you, the new person's gonna love you. It's really up to you, Virgo. Again, you literally, I'm thinking of Game of Thrones, the past, present, future, like you see them all. And again, it could be seen as a hindrance, but honestly, I feel it's a gift and you should be happy to have it because it makes you so unique and it makes you so special. And I think like you can do a lot with these gifts that you have. When it comes to love, it might not be the best thing, but can I be honest with you? You have the gift of discernment. You've done the hermit mode, you've done the healing, so you don't be afraid to choose. You have a new love coming in, you have an old person coming in. Whichever one you pick is the correct one, Virgo. Don't second guess yourself. Don't go by your visions. Go by discernment. Let's see what it says. It says the frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. See, like I think if you're stressed because of your visions, then you're not going to choose right. You know, but if you're coming from a place of love and you're coming from a place of like embracing the fact that you are very powerful and you are very gifted, then you're going to be fine, Virgo. Again, these 2 people seem very, very similar. 2 soulmates, most likely. It's really up to you, Virgo. Whichever one you choose is going to be the right choice for you. Virgo, I love you guys so much. I hope this reading helps you guys. I love you and happy Valentine's Day. Hi Libra, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today, Libra, for your Valentine's Day read, you guys are getting a lot with the crown and purple, right? So we have this very higher self energy, this very, very big consciousness that I feel that you've come into, but I feel like maybe the person that you are connected to might be awakening as well. It's not just you. So I feel like this is a spiritual union, but I also feel it has a lot to do, this reading, with consciousness, right? And I think that it's saying that you're going to have a blessing that brings clarity. I feel like the person that, I honestly feel like you guys might know each other. And if not, this is a union where the two of you have kind of had an awakening. You guys are going to be on the same level when it comes to spirituality, right? And if not, you're going to bring this person into your world and they're going to become more spiritual because of you. And I feel like this person, there's something specific I'm getting. All of your flaws and things that you don't like about yourself, I think this person finds you like very, very attractive. I feel like, you see how she has this arm here that is like suited up? I feel like something might have happened to her arm and she might like be covering it up. And I feel like the person you're connected to really, really admires you. And things that you think are flaws, this person is not going to see it that way. This person is going to see it as something so beautiful about you, right? So it's like, I don't know if that's the spiritual connection between the two of you. Like, I feel like it's a spiritual connection between the two of you, but I also feel like you're going to help this person embrace their spirituality, if that makes any sense. And I feel like this person, and with the crown chakra, I feel like, again, it's not just a spiritual union. It's about helping one another. Like, you guys are meant to help each other. It's like you guys complete one another. It's like, again, this person might see that their flaw is that their arm isn't there, but then like this person loves that fact about them. Like, oh, that their arm is hurt, or like they have a scar in their arm. Do you know what I'm saying? Or they have like something, like there's some sort of maybe scar that you have that like you don't like, and this person like loves that about you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's, again, like if you have freckles, this person loves that fact about you, even though you don't like the freckles. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's something about you that I feel like you're self-conscious about, and this person really likes. That's what I'm getting specifically for somebody. Or maybe just, yeah, like that's what I'm getting. And I'm also getting that with We Are the World and transformation. I feel like We Are the World, this person could be like some sort of humanitarian, or some sort of, like they do something to help others with We Are the World. But I feel like with We Are the World, transformation, and morality, I think that again, this is such a deep relationship. I'm also getting with this read that with transformation and morality, I think you're going to help this person in some sort, like you're going to help transform this person in some sort of way because of your spirituality, because of your beliefs. Remember I was saying, like, it's not only that this is a spiritual connection, but the fact that you're helping someone with their spirituality. Like, again, maybe this person might have, if this is someone you know, maybe they kind of woke you up to the journey of this journey that you're on, and then you're going to do the same for them, or maybe you've both done the same to one another. That's what I'm getting with the transformation being in the middle, right? So this person could be some sort of like humanitarian with We Are the World, or both of you are like in the industry where you help others. Like, that's like your main purpose on this life, is to help others. Like, you feel a strong need to help others. You feel very, it's like, you know that in giving you receive more. So you guys are both very giving and very generous people. That's what I'm getting. And I feel like there's something that you're going to help this person through. And I think it has to do with morality. When it comes to morality, I think you're going to help this person to, this seems very like, this seems very harsh, this energy of morality, where it seems like someone likes to judge. And it's interesting, Libra, because you know you are the Justice card, right? Like that's your card, the Justice card. And I'm getting like justice and morality with this card. So I don't know if it's you, or it's both of you, or it's just them. It could be both of you. But there's a feeling here of somebody who seems to pass judgment very quickly. And it's like, oh, well, that's right and that's wrong. And I feel like you're going to help them open their eyes up to this like silver lining, or this fact that like there's a gray area. You know what I mean? It's not, everything is not just black and white. There are some exceptions to rules. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like you're going to open up this person's world when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to like the bigger things in life. I feel like this person likes to be, again, it's interesting we're getting like a Justice card in a Libra read, but I feel like you're not the one that's being like that. I feel like it's them. They're the one that's very judgmental, and I feel like there's something that you help them with the way that you are, the way, like who it is that you are, you help this person with that problem that they have, where it is like, again, they seem like such a blessing. They seem like such a nice person. I'm not, like, they love you for who you are. Immediately, all your flaws, they see them as like this most beautiful thing. But at the end of the day, I feel like there's something about this person that is a little bit judgmental. And I feel like with working with this person, I feel like you're going to help them with that side of themselves. That's very specific, but that's what I'm getting with this. And the love cards that you got was consider your foundation. So I feel like this person is going to want to be very serious with you. And that's how you're going to know that this is this person. They're very, very, like, this is reminding me of the 10 of Cups. This person wants to build a house with you. They want a home with you. They want to pair off with you. They might want a higher level of commitment with you right away. So Libra, be ready to express your love. Be willing and ready to express it. Like, when this person comes in, this is what I'm getting with this person. They may seem a little bit crazy to you because they're going to work very quickly. And I feel like you don't like that energy of someone who's working fast. You might think like someone has ulterior motives, or you might think this person's running away from something. It's like, why do you want to work so quickly? This person is working quickly because they see in you what they want and they're going to go for it, right? So Libra, when this person comes in and they want to talk about a higher level of commitment right away, trust them. Trust them. That's what I'm getting. Be willing to express your love. Be willing to reciprocate that energy. It's like you've been waiting for someone to come in, and this is the person coming in. They're very serious. I get that, like, they're very nice, but they're very serious at the same time. Like, they're not playing any games. So that's how you're going to know it's this person that's coming in. And another thing I'm getting is that you have to be able to reciprocate, right? I think a part of you might be a little bit fearful because it's like, why is this person working so quickly? They're just working quickly because they see you and they want you and they think that you're everything, and like, that's it. They see what they want to go for it, and like, that's it for them. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't think this is an energy to fear. I feel like this is that higher connection that you've been looking for your whole life. This is the spiritual connection that you've been looking for. And I feel like, again, this person's just like you. They want to help. They want to be like they might be a little judgmental. That's something that I feel like you're going to help them out with. But I definitely see like this spiritual transformation with the both of you, like a very spiritual connection. And I definitely see someone who is going to be like enamored by you from the second they see you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to see the 10 of Cups with you and they're just going to go for it. So don't be a little bit, like, I know you guys are going to be a little afraid and a little bit like questioning, and questioning this relationship and questioning this person. Don't. Right? Don't. This person is actually everything that they say they are. And this person actually just wants you. Libra, another thing that I almost forgot to tell you is that with the blessing of clarity, I think that's what is going to, what this means is that this person is going to be very sure of you. I feel like in the past there were a lot of people that were not 100% sure on you, or they claimed that they really wanted to be with you, but they never really took it to the next level. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's like someone who says a lot of things but doesn't really put that into action. This person is going to put that into action. You know what I mean? They're going to want a higher level of commitment right away. They're going to want to be with you. And that is the clarity that you're going to get from this relationship. It's like, finally, you know, someone who wants to commit, somebody who wants to be with me, somebody who doesn't make this so complicated. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody wants what I want, sees what I see, and we're going to work together to build that together. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like you guys are going to help each other out on the way. I feel like you more specifically helping them, but again, it's going to be an equal thing. It's going to be very equal. And that's the peace of mind that you're going to get. It's the clarity that you're going to get. The clarity is that it does exist, like this simple kind of love. Like, again, it's not simple. You guys are very, very intelligent. You guys have like your upper chakras. Again, this is a very spiritual union, but at the same time, it's like, it brings you peace of mind to know that what you've been waiting for hasn't been in vain, you know? So anyway, another thing I'm getting right away, one more thing I'm getting with this is like with the transformation card. I feel like you've gone through a very high spiritual transformation, and I think like it's very hard for you to relate to others because a lot of people don't understand necessarily the things that you've gone through or the things that you see, right? And I think like when people don't see what you see, that kind of irritates you, or people like second guess you or think like you're crazy again. But you know what you know, you've seen what you've seen, and you know you have this deep inner knowing that you're on the right path. So I feel like the person that's coming is going to see who you are and see like that part of you, and again, love it. Like they're not going to be afraid of it, or they're not going to question it and think you're like you're nuts. They're going to be like, wow, this person can teach me something, you know? So yeah, Libra, I really love this read. I love you guys. I hope that this helps. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel. My name is Cam. Today, Scorpio, for your Valentine's Day read, you guys have this energy around you that feels, again, we have the Magic card out, and then we have the 3 ravens, right? So there's this energy around you guys. You know, Virgo also had this card, so if you have Virgo in your chart, this might be for you. I mean, you know, they might be connected, the reads, or you might be dealing with a Virgo. But what I'm getting with this read is like there is something like very magical or like divine going on right now that I don't think that you can really explain, but I feel like it's something that you have to just feel, right? And I feel like there could be even someone approaching you in this Fool energy, and it might feel like it's too good to be true, or it might feel, I don't think you might not trust it, Scorpio. I feel like whoever approaches you, you might not trust it. You might not necessarily believe that this is actually happening. It's like something that you wanted to happen is happening, and I don't think you can believe that it's happening. So I feel like you're just going to be like, no, this isn't real, but it is real. And I feel like this might have to do with a partner, because we have the Rebirth card, the Maturity card, and then the Fool. So it's like someone has undergone some major transformation with the Rebirth and then Maturity. And I feel like they're approaching you with this Fool card. Again, this could be you, but I feel like this is someone approaching you, Scorpio. And I feel like you know this person, but you just don't trust them because they were so different in the past. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like they're saying everything that you want to hear, and they're acting the way you wanted them to act in the past. And I feel like you think that you're in some sort of dream. You know what I mean? Like, this is not possible, right? For me to have gotten everything that I wanted, or for me to be dealing with this person again, and then they're like actually different. Because, you know, how many times do people actually change in life? You know, it's very rare. But this person has changed. This person has gone through this rebirth. Look, we're coming up with a 10 and then the 0. This person has gone through some major transformation. And I feel like, honestly, something that used to bother you was the fact that they were very immature, or the fact that they couldn't see the relationship for what it was, or there's something about maturity here, right? And all of us, I feel like, are immature when it comes to certain things. But in a relationship, this is a deal breaker, right? Being immature, being someone who can't understand, being someone who can't empathize, right? And being kind of stubborn. And I think that was something that could have just made this relationship fall apart. So I'm actually getting, for some of you, that some sort of magic, some sort of alchemy has happened for this person. But I think it's just very hard for you to understand that, because again, it's a rare occurrence for someone to actually do this major death and rebirth. A rebirth means that someone had to die. And to die, I feel like, again, I think of the shadow, you know, the dark night of the soul. I think of a major process that took place. So I do think that you have to give this person the benefit of the doubt, Scorpio. I think this person has had this major change, whether it be you or them. I feel like it's them. And I think they're trying to bring you some sort of peace of mind that this is actually happening. And yes, there is some sort of magic. It is magical, right? Because alchemy is magic, right? The transformation of one thing to another is alchemy, and that is some sort of magic at the end of the day, right? And the fact that this person it's like you ask this person to, I don't know, you ask this person to do the dishes every single night, and they never did it, and then they come into the relationship again, and they're like, they're doing the dishes. You're like, what the hell? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just seeing the differences in this person, and you're just like, what is going on? And you feel a little bit weary because you don't understand what's going on. But what I'm getting, Scorpio, is that this person actually did change. Like, this person has gone through this alchemy, this transformation, and it is magical, and it is blessed, and it is beautiful, and you can be assured that this person is not full of shit. You know what I mean? This person has changed. This person is trying to change. I actually think they're coming to you very new. I don't think that you know, you're gonna see them working through this with you. I think this major death and rebirth might have been alone, right? But this person is coming to you very mature and in this Fool's energy where they're coming towards you in this different energy and you're just freaked the fuck out. But I'm laughing because I think that it's they had to go look within to their own inner strength. And we're getting the rebirth with this line and then the strength. So there could be Leo here. But yeah, they're going to start showing you through actions how much you mean to them. And I think that you're going to be surprised by how beautiful this relationship can be again, because again, I feel like this is someone you've dealt with in the past. This is someone who maybe, again, they messed up and you just kind of let them go because they were being immature, right? And they were just being someone who, you know, they needed to grow up, you know, and I feel like they did. And now they're maybe returning to you or again, this could be just in your own relationship. Like you guys haven't broken up. You guys are just in a relationship right now. But what I'm getting with this is like, I feel the person approaching you is going to show you how much they care. They're going to show you, express your love through actions. They're going to show you. And it's interesting because maybe they were never like that in the past, where they had a hard time expressing themselves and a hard time showing you how much they cared. And this transformation is literally like magic, because I do see this person. I think you're going to be very shocked by this person. So they're trying to let you know, to have a peace of mind, to know that like, you're not in a fantasy land and you're not dreaming. Like this person actually did do this work and this person is actually grown and they're coming to you the correct way. So how are you going to respond? You know, and I feel like it took them a long time to kind of come to this understanding and like this growth. Like they've done a lot of work on themselves, and I feel like you have to kind of give them credit to where the credit is due, right? I feel like with this look to your inner strength, this is them doing this major transformation. Again, this could be you who's very much changed and you want to like approach somebody and show them how much you've changed. And maybe that is the reading as well. I mean, then it would be reversed, right? Like then this is all you, Scorpio, and it is a magical thing and it is an alchemical thing and it is a really big energy. So for whichever way it is very beautiful either way. But I do think the person who has had this magical transformation had to go within, right? Look to your own inner strength. And now this person is going to show through actions. This person is going to be like the Fool and be very much into like romancing, right? And romancing their person and showing how much they love and how much they care. And I think it's a really beautiful read, Scorpio, because you don't get this all the time. Like this magical transformation within somebody having this death and rebirth, becoming mature and, you know, coming back around and being like, I have changed, please, like, you know, take me back. That's what I'm kind of getting. Like someone is going to ask you to come take them back and they have changed. You know, which is rare. Again, I haven't had, out of all the Valentine's Day reads, this, I haven't had someone who had this transformation as big as like Scorpio. So, and it's interesting because again, Scorpio is the death and rebirth. So yeah, this could be you, Scorpio, or you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Yeah, it's like, I see this as like something that you just thought could, like you imagined it, but you never thought it could actually be possible. But it's like all that is required is our belief in this manifestation. So I feel like you believed in this person transforming and they did, and now it's reminding me of do you know that Disney movie Life Size, when she's a little Barbie doll and then she like dreams that her Barbie doll is real, and then the Barbie doll like wakes up in the middle of the night and it's like a real Barbie doll, and she's like, I just never thought that could happen. Like I don't know why I'm getting that movie, but that's what I'm getting, like Life Size. Like you wake up one day and this person's literally like your dream come true and you're just like, what the hell? So yeah, that's what I'm getting, Scorpio. Like your dreams are actually becoming a reality. The magic is real. Either you believed in it or someone believed in you. But yeah, this is really beautiful. So Scorpio, happy Valentine's Day. I love you guys and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi Sag, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. So for your Valentine's Day read, Sag, I feel like this is a reconciliation vibe. I feel like someone has been holding back so much inside, right? Like a blessing to find the right words. Someone has really been thinking about you. This could be you. This could be reversed. I feel like this is someone thinking about you, but this could be you thinking about someone. Just choose the energy. But the energy in this read is that someone here has really, really struggled to communicate what they feel and what it is that they want. And I think that something here might have happened between the two of you where someone was just like, you know what, I can't forgive you for this. I can't let go of what happened and I have to move forward in my life. But I feel like that has been a burden in this person's life. Like them being very black and white and very, you know, I can't accept this behavior, I'm done with you. That's left a burden in this person's life because I feel like this person really does love you, or you really love this person, right? We have I love you, going back to what you love and to focus on love. So I feel like someone here, I feel like with focus on love, it could be honestly some sort of like obsession, and that's the burden here, because the burden here is someone saying, you know, I don't want to be with you, I can't be with you for whatever reason, whatever happened, right? That like I can't accept this, and it doesn't even feel. It feels like this happened a long time ago. It feels like it's something that like you can honestly forgive if you can, you know, work through it with a partner. It's kind of like those people that you decide to, you know, live and die for, right? Like everyone's going to hurt us at one point. Who is it that you're going to choose? And I feel like this person, exactly, who is it that you're going to choose? With discernment, I feel like this person honestly wants to go back and choose somebody that they like let go of. And that's the energy I'm getting with this. It's been such a heavy burden to like say no every single day to their own heart, and their own heart is saying I love you, I love you, I love you to this person, and their own intuition is saying go back to what you love, then go back to what you love. But this person has already like made a very big boundary and maybe cut someone off and just said, you know what, that's it, I don't want you anymore. So for them to find the right words now is very, very hard. And that's what I'm getting with the Sag. I feel like someone is just very regretful for the way that they treated you, or maybe this is reversed, and I feel like the energy, I'm getting like an 8 of Wands energy. Someone really wants to communicate like right now with this hummingbird. The hummingbird speaks of like a now energy. So I feel like this person really wants to communicate something to you about how much they really love you and how much they made a mistake, you know, on cutting you off or telling you that, you know, whatever this was, this morality, right? It's honestly, it was a mistake. And I feel like it's just been a burden for them this entire time, trying to tell themselves how much they don't love you and how much they can't forgive you. Meanwhile, they have so much love for you and all they think about is coming back to you. So honestly, I can see this person even being with someone else, right? And trying to live a life with someone else, and meanwhile always thinking about you. And it's really, really sad, this one. Out of all of the reads, Sag, this one feels like the hardest and heaviest one, because someone is honestly with the burden right in the middle of the read, and I love you. The burden is here that someone really, really does love someone else. They really care for, you know, this person. They love this person, like focus on love. This person is literally so focused on this person. And I feel like that is what's about to happen for whoever this is, with the Fool and focus on love. Someone is about to kind of come out of the closet. That's what I'm getting, like coming out of this heavy hiding energy where I'm hiding how I feel, and I'm hiding what I want to say, because again, whatever it was that took place with the morality card, you know, I made a cut, I made a boundary, and I'm not going back. And all they want to do is go back. That's all I'm getting with this read. So I feel like discernment is something, with the discernment card coming out here is the activation. This person, and it's honestly, it's this is the third person that's gotten discernment, the third sign that's gotten discernment. So I feel like discernment is a very, very important thing for these love readings, where it's someone, this person is literally learning how to discern, you know, it's like their judgment, right? Their own judgment. It's their own moral compass. And again, thinking like what is actually moral and what's not. And I feel like, again, this person likes to think that everything is black and white, and it's not. I feel like there was extenuating circumstances for whatever happened between the two of you, and this person just didn't want to look at it from your perspective, and now they're seeing it through clean and like fresh eyes. And I feel like it's just been a burden to them to hold back this entire time. And we have 6, which is like the number of love, and 0. So I feel like this person is going to come back around, and they are just right now trying to find the words, like what to tell you, because they feel like shit. They feel dumb for like allowing all this time to go by and not tell you how they really feel, and to tell you like, you know, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. I think it's very hard for this person to do that. This person seems like the type of person who has a very hard time saying I'm sorry, or has a very hard time saying like I was wrong. You know what I mean? And we all know those people that are like that, right? So I feel like the next focus on this person, they're going to use their discernment, and they just feel some sort of way because they don't even understand themselves. They like put a block against you and now they want to come back. So they're very like in and out, but they want to be in your life now. They're going to focus on you. They're coming with the Fool energy. They do love you. And I feel like they're very sorry. I feel like this person is just someone who's it's so hard for them to say I'm sorry. It's so hard for them to say I was wrong. And I feel like that's what they would want to tell you. Like, I'm sorry, I was wrong. I would like to come back. Like, please, you know? And maybe you cut this person off, you know? Maybe it's like reversed, but whatever the decision here was, I feel like there is love between the two of you, and this person is coming back in because they feel foolish for the way that they treated you. So that's what I'm getting, Sag, for your Valentine's Day read. I feel like communication is coming in for you, so just be ready for that. And I feel like it's actually a very, very quick, it's like a now energy. So yeah, Sag, that's what I got for you guys today for your Valentine's Day read. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi Capricorn, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. Today, Capricorn, for your Valentine's Day read, the energy I'm getting with this read is that I feel like someone might have lost themselves for a little bit. And now this person is coming back to themselves. And that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. Like, someone lost themselves and now they're coming back to themselves and they're wondering, it's like the things that mattered when they were lost don't matter anymore, right? It's kind of like it's like they wake up, you know? It's like, oh, you know, what I've been focusing on doesn't necessarily matter, right? The people that I'm around don't necessarily matter to me. So this is like somebody getting back on track. That's what I'm getting with this. And they're re-experiencing themselves. So they're coming, again, it's like a deep coming back to themselves. It's someone who I think is healing, to be honest. And that's what I'm getting with this read. I feel like the universe is helping heal this person. Do you see how treasure your loved ones? There's someone here holding, you know, it's like the hands are healing this person. That's what I'm getting with this. And then like the drop of water is here. I feel like the universe is helping this person heal because this person needed to be healed in order to kind of see what they were missing. So this could be you, Capricorn, or someone you're connected to, but that's what I'm getting for this read. I'm getting someone who is being healed in a very deep way. And I feel like, honestly, this might be someone you're connected to and you're like wondering about, because we have a blessing for a peace of mind. Virgo and Scorpio both got a blessing for a peace of mind. So maybe you guys have Scorpio or Virgo in your chart. But I feel like this is the peace of mind that they want to bring you. That this person that you're connected to, the reason that you haven't seen them for a while, the reason that you haven't heard from them in a while, is that they're healing. And you can see here with Go With The Flow, it's literally the universe helping them heal. You see all this water energy around them. This person has had to do some deep healing because, again, this could be you. It could be you, but I feel like it's someone else. And it's to bring them back to their innocence. You know what I mean? That part of themselves that wants to live, that part of themselves that wants to love. I feel like love is so important to this person. And I feel like this person, you know, they got hurt and they shut that shit off, you know? And this is them coming back to that part of themselves with all this like yellow light. I feel like the yellow light is that healing light, that golden ray that this person needed to heal, you know, in order to understand what they're doing here with the existence card. Like, they're just sitting there alone, you see, trying to understand like why things happen the way they happen, trying to like get their head around, maybe things might not work out exactly the way I want them to, but maybe the universe has a bigger plan for me, you know? Like, maybe that person that hurt me might not necessarily have done it on purpose. Maybe they're healing themselves. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this person is trying to understand what happened to them, and in that I feel like they're just learning that sometimes, you know, bad shit happens to us, and that doesn't necessarily mean that the people that hurt us are bad. That just means that someone isn't healed either. So do you want to walk around and be that person that isn't healed, or are you going to heal yourself as well? And that's what this person is doing. So if you haven't heard from this person, or if you're wondering where your counterpart is, they're healing right now. And it's really, really beautiful, because I feel like it's the universe. They're like getting into contact with the universe, universal love. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. Exactly. It's like, how can I feel connected to someone who hurt me? Like, why would I want to be connected to someone who hurt me? Oh, because maybe I've hurt others myself, and I know how shitty that feels to hurt someone. So again, it's this deep healing that has to take place. It's deeper than just like, you know, spending a day you know, healing. It's months, it's time. This person needed this healing to take place. Look at them. They needed to be in this water. They needed to go back to the beginning. There's this whole energy I'm feeling of like being rebirthed, right? Like water is like very important too. Like going back to the beginning, going back to the start. I feel like this is a very, very innocent person, a very, very, very sensitive soul, someone who is very, very intuitive, and someone who's very, very empathic. So all these energies in the 3D really, really are harsh for this person. Again, this could be you or them. I pick your energy, but I definitely feel, Capricorn, that this energy that this person is, this healing that takes place is going to really, really bring this person back to love. And once they go back to love, I feel like that's when the union between you and this person can happen, right? The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. So whether this is you or them, again, the focus will go back to love, and then union will take place, right? But it's like this person has to go through this healing first. So again, I just feel like a lot of you guys are wondering like where your person is. I feel like this is the peace of mind that I'm supposed to give you. If this is you, then you know that you have to do this healing, right? Like, you know, if this is you who doesn't want to love and doesn't want to connect to others, then these are the questions that you have to ask yourself. But for some reason, I feel like this is the person you're connected to. And I feel like they have been going through a healing process, and they have been away probably for a while because they had to step away and heal. So if you're like, why did this person just like jump off the face of the earth? It's because they needed to go heal. Who have they been connected to? Nobody. Look at them. They're alone. They're alone here, they're alone here, and they're alone here. Right? This person is literally chilling with a praying mantis. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this person, I feel like a lot of you have questions like, oh, where is this person? That they can't be alone. Like, yes, this person is literally alone. This person is with the universe, trying to understand like why. I feel like even this person might have hurt someone too, and then they felt so bad about what they did. They're like, this isn't who I am, and they had to disappear. So either way, if either it was by being hurt or hurting someone else, or both, it was just like this person needed to take a break and go back to finding themselves, because they were not feeling themselves. They were just, you know, lost. And they were like, you know what, I'm so fragmented right now. I need to like go back to myself. I have to figure out who it is that I am. And I feel like this person did a really courageous thing in like trying to just be alone and figure all the shit out themselves. So that's where I feel like this person's been. I do feel like they've been alone. If you're asking, I feel like, I don't know who you are, but you keep asking if this person's alone. This person is alone. This person is trying to heal and like fix themselves, I feel. You know, like they want to heal, they want to fix themselves, they want to do better. And I really like this person. I don't know who this is, but I really, really like this person, because again, they just don't want to keep repeating a pattern. You know what I mean? They want to do better. They want to be better. And again, if they hurt you, then this is where they are. Again, like hurting you might have made them feel like, okay, I have to go within and I have to heal, because this is unacceptable. So yeah, Capricorn, this is your Valentine's Day read. I love you guys. I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today, Aquarius, for your Valentine's Day love read. Sorry for the switch of location. It's just literally for this read. Anyway, so you guys, I feel like your energy is definitely the love that you want to have in your life. I feel like it hasn't been able to come in because of something going on with you, right? It could have been mentally or it could have been physically, but I feel like your physical or mental health has honestly been something that you've been struggling with for a really long time. And I feel like now there's a letting go of that intensity within, so that you can have what it is that you really want. And I feel like what you want is this love in your life. Like, you want this love, you want, you know, people to be around you and be surrounded, you want to be surrounded by love. So Aquarius, I feel like the energy for you coming in is this new love. It is everything that you've been waiting for. But of course, it has to do with like when you're ready for it. And I feel like you're going to finally be ready for it because you're finally going to be at that mental place or that, physical place where you are healthy enough to have that love. And I don't like, I know that sounds weird, but it's like, again, if we're depressed or we're anxious or we're suffering from something, like we're healing, whatever we're going through, we can't like find a love or, secure a love when we're trying to just be okay ourselves. So I feel like now that you're finally okay yourself, that's when this new love is going to come in. So the healing process is actually very, very important. Healing, making sure you're like mentally okay, making sure you're physically okay, making sure you're like waking up, going to bed early, you know what I mean? Just taking care of yourself on a daily basis. I feel like that is something that you were struggling with in the past. And now, again, this might not be you, this could be someone you're attached to, but whoever this person is, it's like, now I'm healthy enough and I feel secure enough that I'm okay to have this relationship come into my life. Like, again, you can't secure a relationship if you're not okay mentally or physically. So I feel like Aquarius, this message is for you. Like, the love that you seek, again, it could have been a partner that wasn't at the best place. I'm honestly feeling that this is you, Aquarius, though. Like, when you're not okay, right? You needed support in other ways, right? You needed support, meaning, you just wanted family around, you just wanted friends around, you just needed time to be alone, time to be single, time to heal, right? And that's what I'm getting with this Aquarius. Now it's time to kind of branch out, because now the type of support you need is different, because you have healed, right? You have healed your body in some sort of way where now you don't have to compromise like your health. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are always rush into love because they feel like it's like the best thing for them, just rush into relationship after relationship after relationship. And I think, Aquarius, you did the smart thing, which was where you decided to take some time for yourself. You took some time to heal. You took some time to like replenish your cup. That's what I'm getting. Like, she's holding a cup and it's like, let me just spend time by myself filling up my own cup, right? Because that's the most important thing that I can do. And it is the most important thing you can do, because you shouldn't try to get into a relationship with someone when you're broken or when you're, having a really hard time. So I feel like, Aquarius, you've done all that work, and I feel like now it's when that new love is going to come for you. It's going to emerge from you. We have emergence. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. So yeah, now that you've put yourself back into that healthy position, meaning, again, you've healed, you've taken time with your friends and family, you've just taken time for yourself, and now you're at this state where it's like you actually want a relationship because you're ready for it. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, Aquarius, of course you're doing things like differently, but I think that that's the best way to do it. Again, knowing yourself well enough to know that, in order to support a relationship, you have to be someone that can support someone else. And first, you have to support yourself to, to be able to support someone else, you have to be supportive. To be able to support someone else, you have to have that within. So you went and like filled up your own cup and made sure that you were healthy enough to have this relationship. So yeah, that's what I'm getting with this Aquarius. It's like you went and filled your own cup so that you would be ready for what is coming. And I feel like something very new and something very beautiful is coming, because again, you know that to be in a relationship, you have to be able to support someone else. So you went and filled your own cup, supported your own self. And again, you're not compromising anything now, right? I feel like that's what a lot of people compromise. They compromise themselves in relationships, or they compromise their own relationship because they're not ready. And you didn't do that. And that's why I feel like you have this higher level of just knowing when you needed to take time for yourself. So now I definitely feel, Aquarius, that the new love is coming for you. And it's going to be someone who understands you. It's someone who's going to understand the journey that you went through. Like, oh, you've been single for a while. Why is that? Oh, because I knew that I needed to do work on myself. I knew I needed to heal. I knew I needed to do this, and that. Do you know what I'm saying? They're going to understand that. And that's the type of person you want to be in a relationship with, right? Like, you want to be in a relationship with someone who's going to understand you and understand the things that you do and think outside the box in the way that you do, where it's like, no, actually a relationship isn't that important to me until like I'm good enough to be, alone by myself. And I'm, I just wanted to spend time with my friends and family and just heal before I like jumped into a relationship. And I feel like the person who is coming for you is going to understand that about you. You know what I mean? And understand like the intensity you went through possibly in trying to heal, and understand that because maybe they themselves have gone through that journey as well. So yeah, Aquarius, I love this read. I hope this helps you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Happy Valentine's Day. Bye. Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. Today, Pisces, for your Valentine's Day read, you guys got a spiritual connection and past lives. So what I'm getting with this, Pisces, is that there's definitely this past life connection that you have with someone, and it is a spiritual connection, it's a past life connection. And what I'm getting with this is that it's been very painful for you, Pisces, to, you know, like this connection has been very painful, right? Because there's a lot of growing that you two have decided to do together. But I'm getting with this, Pisces, is that the reason that you guys chose to do this journey together and these transitions through life together was so that you guys could, there's like a lot of reasons. One, to learn a lot of lessons, right? Another thing though I'm getting is that with this connection is the activation of your gifts is going to come out. So it's like through this journey with this partner, you're going to learn about yourself, and that's going to help you advance to what your gifts were. Like in some past life, you had this gift, and the two of you kind of knew that the only way for you to really activate that gift would be through one another. So I feel like this had to be something very, very, I know like this sounds crazy, but I think that something really powerful had to happen. And I think one of those things that had to happen is the love between the two of you. And I also think some sort of pain had to happen between the two of you so that this could be activated. And I know that sounds a little, you know, but I really do feel like the reason that the two of you have chosen to come into each other's life in this lifetime was to activate one another and to help each other with your gifts. And it's like the only way. So I feel like for Pisces, you two are some sort of, again, I don't know necessarily what exactly your gifts are, but the gifts that you guys have is different than every other sign, because every other sign, there were 2 or 3 other spiritual connections, or maybe 2 other signs with spiritual connections, but not like this, where there is something about an activation of a gift, right, through this connection. So what I'm getting with this is it's not only that you have this gift, but they do too. Like you both have a gift that you both, maybe it's like the gift of intuition, it's the clairvoyance, whatever it is, you guys are supposed to activate those gifts. And the only way to kind of make sure that that would happen would be to have that love happen and also have that pain with one another happen. So I'm getting this really strongly, Pisces, that this connection that you've made with this person, that you feel this very strong bond to, you should know who I'm talking about right away. The reason that you had this connection was to help you activate a gift. And you guys are going to have a lot of transitions in life. And I think you guys are going to also have a lot of like ins and out of this relationship. Do you see how it's like in and out, in and out, in and out? So I feel like you guys are, again, you're going to know each other and you're going to feel it right away that this is like the person you're supposed to be with. But I don't think, I see a breakup and then getting back together, a breakup and maybe getting back together, or just like an in and out energy between the two of you, because I do feel that there's still a lot to learn between the two. You know what I mean? You guys are coming here to teach each other a lot, right? And I think a lot of the spiritual journey is alone. So I feel like that's part of the reason why this person is maybe in and out, and you're in and out, because the two of you have something that you're supposed to teach one another, and then it's like you activate one another and you leave and go like figure it out. Then you do another activation and you leave and figure it out. And that's kind of the energy I'm getting with this read. I'm also getting, again, a blessing to shield and safeguard you. I feel like what you need to understand is like the times that you're not with this person, the specific reason for that is because, again, some of the work has to be done alone. The spiritual journey is very long, and some parts of the journey have to be done alone. And that's what I'm getting with this. Like if this person's not around right now, just know that they're figuring something out, right? Like every time that the two of you are separated, I feel like it's for a reason. It's for both of you to sort of figure something out, and then you come back to one another. And that's why I feel like there's a lot of transitions within this relationship. There's a lot of protecting also. I think one thing that you're supposed to learn from this relationship, remember I told you, it's like it's not only about activation of gifts, but it's also learning about yourself and learning about, I think, boundaries. You know, like that's one of the lessons you had to learn, like making boundaries even with this person. So again, there's a lot of lessons that the two of you are going through together, but I feel like it's just very important that you two continue the journey and continue the work, right? Because even though I feel like, again, the pain was supposed to activate you in some sort of way. The love was meant to activate you in some sort of way. It was supposed to teach you boundaries. It was supposed to teach you, again, this sounds like a very deep spiritual connection. At the same time, as you get to know your gifts and you get to know how powerful you are, I feel like that's when you guys come into your power and you're kind of, you really know yourself fully, that's when the connection can really happen. But it has to happen for both of you, right? So if you're the only one that's understanding your gifts and this person doesn't really get it, then you guys are not ready for that union. Same thing as like if they understand their gifts. Because it's not just learning. It's not just, you know, oh, I learned how to create a boundary or I learned this and that. Again, the time alone is meant to protect you, right? That's what I'm getting. The time alone is meant to protect you. The time that you spent apart from this person was meant to protect you. Again, like you guys are, it's like you're starting from 0 and you have to get to 100 and you both have to get each other to 100. So how are you going to do it? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like through pain. I feel like even through judgment with morality here. So again, there's definitely a lot of this like harsh energy that the two of you are teaching one another. This feels like the harshest, but also the most, I don't know how to explain it, but the fact that you get gifts out of this harsh energy, right? It's like you have a bigger plan on earth. You have to do something, right? And the only way to kind of activate these gifts is through this harsh energy. And it's crazy because I feel like the harshness comes from both of you. Like the pain comes from both of you. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like you guys are teaching each other the hardest lessons, but it's only to get you to the next level, right? I'm going to read transition. Transition is the frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. Yeah. So like there's going to be times in this process where you're not meant to be around this person. That's what I'm getting. Like you're meant to do this alone. And then I feel like, again, they come back in and they activate you in some sort of way. And then, you know, you go off again. I don't know how much longer, you know, I feel like the timing of union comes when the like last gift is maybe activated or one of the last gifts is activated. And then that's when the two of you can kind of come back together. But I do see like a really harsh energy with these bottom cards because again, I see that it's through pain and it's through judgment and it's through this harsh energy. It's also through love, right? It's like through these, you know, these energies that you're supposed to deepen your connection to this person. And it's also where you're going to activate your gifts and then learn. So just know that the time apart from this person is meant to be actually very, very busy, right? You're not meant, when you're alone, you're meant to be actually doing a lot of work because you're meant to be, you know, figuring out what your gifts are and then using it in some sort of way. And I definitely think discernment is one of those things that you were meant to learn. Boundaries was something you were meant to learn with this person. Again, just a very crazy read. But yeah, this is definitely like an in and out energy. But again, it is a spiritual one. It's a spiritual connection. And I definitely feel like with Pisces, you two have amazing gifts that you're meant to kind of activate within one another. And that's why this is definitely different from all the other reads. So yeah, Pisces, I hope you guys like this read. Happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.